Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another installment of BrickWall Reviews. I'm Dave, and tonight I'm gonna be talking to y'all. Finally, coming here doing my review of Cocaine Bear. I told y'all when the trailer came out that I wanted to see this movie. I told y'all this looked like one of the craziest things I've ever seen. And I don't know if I didn't tell y'all, it's been widely known by a lot of people that I was definitely on board for this movie, and it's really simple. This is loosely based on the story of a bear who did cocaine after finding it in the woods, and in real life, the bear actually died like within I think a matter of hours, if not minutes. Probably about a couple hours. So I don't know. There's actually a documentary about it on Peacock. Which is where you can find Cocaine Bear streaming on Peacock. But they also have a documentary about like the real actual event. So I'm gonna check that out, and I might come back and review that later. But yeah, so Cocaine Bear, though, this is the exaggerated story of a bear who finds cocaine in the woods and just goes on a murderous rampage, high as all hell off this cocaine. Woo! And it's yeah, nah, it's that's pretty much it. That's pretty much what it's about. But before I go any further, I want to remind you guys, go ahead, hit that like button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Follow us on social media. We're on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. And make sure you check out all the previous reviews and everything else. And before I get started, yes, I'm going to touch on this really, really quickly. This isn't related to this review, but I did see the new Flash trailer. I thought it was dope. I'll probably try to talk about that a little later, or on the podcast Life BrickWall, which you can catch on Twitch Thursday nights at 9:30 p.m. Shameless plug is out of the way. So, uh, so Cocaine Bear. First I gotta say that this movie, like I say, it already seemed like it was gonna be hilarious. Just that simple concept alone, of a bear just going on a cocaine fueled rampage, like that's something that's so unique and so different and so out of left field that you almost would think that it wasn't going to work as well as it did. And the thing is, it doesn't just work as a comedy. It doesn't just work as a comedy, which it has a comedic premise to it already, but it also really works as a horror film. Like, there were some shots they showed of this bear, because mind you, like, this bear gets hold of cocaine, it's just like going on a crazy rampage. Like, you tell it's a coked up ass bear. And the thing is, right, like, the thing is, when this bear goes on this damn cocaine fuel rampage and everything, yo, listen, I'm trying to tell you, that joint is just, it's something else. Like, that joint is crazy. So, like, the way he'll look at somebody, like, while he's on that rampage, man, like he'll be minding his own business, doing little bear stuff, and all of a sudden he'll look and he'll go, like, he'll just look, and start charging after you, right? And just seeing how that played out in the movie, especially like the first time they showed it in the movie, it was like, I was like, oh my god, you gotta run. I'm starting to think like, oh shit, if I seen a bear doing that, how hard am I gonna run? Am I gonna get away? Like, it was so crazy. And then, like, it was a part where he was climbing the tree. And the thing about this bear, right? Like, he's done this cocaine, right? This bear has gotten a hold of this cocaine to the point he's a junkie. Like, in all honesty, this bear is a fucking junkie. Like, he like, if he smells, because you know animals have the heightened sense of smell. If he smells that there's cocaine on you, like, for example, there's one kid on one tree and another person on another tree, right? The bear sitting there at the one tree, like he gonna try to get up there and chase him, just, you know, off some rampaging animal type Johns, right? But as soon as he smelled cocaine coming from the other dude, that bear said, "Whoom, boom, boom, boom," start zooming up the tree. I was like, "Oh shoot, oh shit!" I was like, "Yo, this is crazy." Like, I was really bugging. Like, I was like, "Oh no!" Like, it really works as like one of those horror movies, like when you get like the animals or creature or something like that, and it's just like you see some John happen, you're like, "Oh hell no!" Like, it was crazy. Yeah, it's this was a unique film, not to say the least. It was very unique. It was directed by Elizabeth Banks, the actress Elizabeth Banks, who I think has a very good sense of humor and a very good directing style as well. She directed, I think, one of the Pitch Perfect movies she directed, and she directed something else, but I can't remember what it was. But I like her as an actress, and from what I've seen of her directorial, her directorial attempts, they've been pretty solid. Like, and Cocaine Bear was actually really solid. Like I said, it works really as a horror comedy, and it does a lot more. Like I said, it does a lot more with the horror than you would think going in. This movie, it does have a legitimate human cast. It has actual legitimate stories in here. You have these kids who are pretty much going on an adventure. They want to, I forgot what they want to find, but they're just pretty much just going on an adventure in the woods, and they come across this bear, scares the shit out of them. And the one girl, the little girl actually ends up getting taken by the bear into the cave where the bear is. Oh, I'm not gonna reveal all that. I'm not gonna spoil that. But there's a nice, interesting reveal about the bear, and it kind of raises the stakes a lot more. Um, there's some other actors in here. I can't remember everybody. I know this is one of Ray Liotta's last films. I know Ray Liotta's in this. O'Shea Jackson Jr. is in this. That's Ice Cube's son, who played him in Straight Outta Compton, and a couple other people in here. Like I said, I don't have that list in front of me right now, but I mean, the cast was solid. Like, it's nothing like where the stories overstay their welcome or anything. Like, it's like, well, you couldn't just do a 90-minute movie on a bear just going on a cocaine fueled rampage through random people. I mean, you could, but you would want to at least have some characters to care about, have a reason to care about, to have someone to root for. And again, the cocaine bear, I don't think you would necessarily make that a protagonist without having him be a talking bear at some point. Like, oh, well, just cocaine, I can't stop it. I can't stop it. Reginald, you gotta stop doing the cocaine. That red stuff the humans put down is doing something to you, man. Oh, no, I can't. Okay, let me relax before I really break into this. It won't ever be gone. Anyway, but yeah, like, you can't really expect that type of story coming. I mean, you could, like I said, if it was like animated or something like that, or you could even probably do it in live action, but I don't know. But yeah, the movie was good. In terms of the special effects, listen, I'm not gonna hold you. This bear was not going. I mean, the bear looks CGI, and it's a CGI bear. Some of the stuff this bear does is like, it has to be a CGI bear, especially with the cocaine, the chasing people, the climbing the tree, and all that crazy shit this bear fucking does, which is insane. This bear does a lot of crazy shit. But yeah, this the effects aren't bad. They're just, I say, they're like Scooby-Doo, right? Like the Scooby-Doo live action movies, the theatrical ones. It's kind of like that, like at first I told somebody Yogi Bear, but Yogi Bear special effects weren't good at all. I mean, not good at all, but they weren't like, no, Cocaine Bear and Yogi Bear are on two different planes. But I mean, it's a bear. So I mean, what do you expect? Let's see. Like I said, and I keep thinking, like, I'm thinking about different things to say about this movie, and really I can really only praise the horror. Like, the horror element of this movie was like, because you have your rangers, they're trying to just like figure out what's going on, and then the bear like breaks into the cabin at one point, and it's just like the way it's played is like, okay, we're in here, we're safe. It's like, oh shit, he's on the roof, and you see him jump to the roof for the thing, and essentially he's chasing like whenever there's cocaine around, he's chasing that. But while he's on his coke and he out there, oh, and they even showing like, oh, in the grassland, oh yeah, this grass is so freaking amazing. Or however people on cocaine sound. I don't know. I ain't never been around cocaines like that I know of, at least. He was in there having a good time, high as hell, living his life. Then all of a sudden he hear a human or something. I look over, see a human. He's like, "Bet you fucking up my eye. You fucking, I'm gonna kill you." Like, he goes freaking mad. Like, I'm telling you, it's so crazy. This movie is really, it's good. It's exciting. The ending, I love the ending. Yeah, it's a really dope movie. I really do like it. Yeah, I say check it out. And it's streaming now on Peacock. This is one of the first movies of the year to release. I believe it came out in February, if I'm not mistaken, January or February. I'm about to get some validation on that, or confirmation rather. Yeah, oh yeah, this has Kerry Russell, Jesse Tyler Ferguson was in this. I forgot he was in this. Scott Cease, Alden Henrich. I'll probably say his name wrong, but yeah. So like I said, the casting here is good. Yeah, it's released February 24th, 2023. Yeah, it's good. I liked it. Currently on Rotten Tomatoes, it's at 67%. IMDb is at 6 out of 10. And I'm actually I'm gonna give y'all my rating, but first I just another thing I want to say about this movie is like, you know, I think about this bear in this movie and how crazy he was going on that cocaine. It was just wild, and like it was really wild. Like, because like the cocaine fell out of a plane. You know what I'm saying? This guy like crashed his plane and got through like this drug cartel. They were transport like that part of the story is true, like because there was like a drug cartel like moving the cocaine, but the accident happened with the plane or the helicopter or whatever it was in, and the cocaine ended up landing in the forest and the bear came across it. Like that's the story. That's the actual real life story of what happened in you know, in relation to Cocaine Bear. But I think that you know, with all the cocaine drop, man, you gotta think like, man, what if it was another drug? Like, what if it was something that would have like mellowed them out, soothed them out, you know? What if it was something, I don't know, like, you know, it could be heroin or nothing like that. Probably would have been crazy, right? Or like, what if it was a little bit of weed, you know? But even the weed might have made him a little crazy. You know, might have done a little something extra. He might not have killed people that bad, but he still would have been a little bit of rampage. But you know what I say probably would have definitely stopped that rampage though? If that bear had himself just a little subscription to that bear had a little bit of subscription to Diet Smoke. If that bear had him some Diet Smoke, I guarantee you he would have been chill. He wouldn't have been murdering nobody. He probably could have trained him to do a couple of tricks. And it just so happens that if that bear had access to YouTube, was watching this, he could go to dietsmoke.com, right? Enter the promo code right here, enter the promo code BrickWall23 and get himself 15% off of his first order. That's right. If you go to Diet Smoke, if you go to dietsmoke.com and enter the promo code BrickWall23, you get 15% off your first order. And if you subscribe to Diet Smoke, then check it out here on this website. You see it. You get 20% off of every order when you subscribe. And I'm going to refresh this page. I had this up because I know they have a new deal where they're actually going to send you some free samples with your first order. Isn't that amazing? Like, who does that? Who does that? You can get a schedule of when you get them delivered. And listen, Diet Smoke has different flavors. Okay, it has strawberry, blueberry lemonade, rather, tangerine, grape, cherry, lime, apple cider, and hey, cherry bomb. And hey, even for that bear, you probably gonna have a nice little honey flavor, nice little honey nut Cheerio flavor or something like that. You know, kind of get the edge off. You know, kind of give them a little something nice to have. But you know, Diet Smoke is definitely you know, an assortment of gummies, an assortment of different flavors using Delta 8 and Delta 8 and Delta 9 THC. They have drinks. Bear could have drink too. They have drinks, the gummies, and let me tell you, they give you a nice relaxing feeling without having your head go all psychedelic from the high, like you're thinking different things, you're seeing stuff move in the room. No, you don't see that. All you feel is the relaxing feeling. And they have all the information on Delta 8 and Delta 9 on their website. I know most of the information, but again, I'm not gonna sit here and have a lecture. We'll be here all night. But best way, go to dietsmoke.com, visit, read up. It's perfectly legal. It is perfectly legal. It is perfectly legal. I'm not doing anything illegal on here. YouTube, don't try to ban me or anything like that. This is all perfectly legal. Ships to your house in discreet packaging, might I say. And yeah, it's definitely a good experience for those of you who just like the relaxing, nice, good old feeling from high without all the psychedelic stuff going on, thinking you saw something moving or getting nervous or paranoid or acting goofy, silly, crazy, out of control. No, it's just a nice, relaxing feeling. So head to dietsmoke.com, enter promo code BrickWall23 to get 50% off your first order. I want to thank Diet Smoke for sponsoring this portion of the review. And for I want to thank you all for you know, being here with me and checking out this review. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into my rating for Cocaine Bear. Cocaine Bear, like I said, I enjoyed the comedy, the horror, I enjoyed the premise, and so I'm going to give this movie a 4. I'm lying here. I'm giving it 5 out of 5 stars, man. I love this movie. It was a fun watch. It was very enjoyable. I wish I saw this in the movie theaters, honestly. I wish I definitely made my way out there to see it. But if you want to watch it now, it's available on Peacock, as well as the documentary story about the true story behind Cocaine Bear, which I may review if I get the chance to watch it. But that's all I have for you guys. Make sure you check out Cocaine Bear, now streaming on Peacock. Thank you all for tuning in. Remember to hit that like button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Follow us on social media on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch. And until next time, y'all, stay easy, be breezy. Peace.